Apple created a new feature or an effect for their products. It's called liquid glass effect. And honestly, it looks very beautiful. And luckily, as an Kotlin Multiplatform developer, we can use this effect in our projects. And thanks to this library, I will leave a link to this repository in the description. So let's see, what does it say? Liquid unlocks a new capability for Compose Multiplatform, letting modifier nodes sample and manipulate the pixels behind them. By tagging nodes as liquefiable, you can create effects that distort the underlying content in a way that it isn't normally possible with Compose rendering pipeline. This enables liquid glass style effects like dynamic frosted glass, lenses, and other distortions, powered by runtime shaders, runtime effects, and modifier node element API. It delivers GPU accelerated visual to your Compose UI. So let's see an example. It is Compose Multiplatform app and I am running on a JVM platform. So it's a simple list screen that uses this effect. So we can now scroll it and you can see the liquid glass effect. We can use this effect for this kind of purposes. So to make our UI look better than usual. So let's take a look at the examples from original samples from this library. So here is the samples. First, here we have pull to refresh. Okay, we need to pull. Oh, look at this. And yeah, it looks very beautiful. And rotating clock. Oh, we can drag it and it's scaling down, up. It looks like a water. Can make it a frost. And yeah, we can turn it off and see how that looks like. And yeah, and we can change the parameters to change its behavior. We have a drag, we can drag the stuff around, sticky header. This is 0 here. It's going to make it more frozen. And we have a video. And yeah, it shows a very common real world use cases. Now let's implement it into my project. So I'm going to open my project, GitHub store, the app that lets you install the applications for Android and desktop from GitHub releases. So it fetches the repositories from the GitHub that has installers for Android or desktop platforms and lets you install that in one click, and it chooses the best option for your machine. So we have this home screen in our app. So it's here loading. And if you have this top bar, you have this kind of recommended repositories. I'm not sure about this screen. So let's see the details screen. I think this is the best place to try this out. We are going to apply the effect in the details screen's top bar. So let's go to the build.gradle file, scroll down to command main dependencies, get the dependency from repository, paste it, replace with new library catalog declaration for liquid. Sync now. And okay, here we go. Let's open the details screen. Feature details root. And here in the top up bar, yeah, we are going to do it right here. So let's get things started. A modifier node can't see pixels drawn behind it or by its ancestors. Liquid mirror that approach popularized. Liquid mirrors the approach populated by haze via shared state source effect pattern. So we have a shared state. The liquid state manages tracking all the source nodes that could be shared with the effect nodes. Source explicitly tag composables whose output should be sampled with modifier liquefiable liquid state. These are recorded into a graphics layer. Effect modifier liquid state renders those layers through AGSL shaders and draw the liquid effect upon the sampled content. Okay, so we need to have the shared state, one shared state, and we are going to apply the liquefiable modifier to the source and the effect liquid to our composable that needs to make the content liquid. Let's go to our screen, create the shared state. Liquid top bar state, remember liquid state. So we have the top bar, we are going to apply it in modifier liquefiable. Now actually we need to use liquid top bar state, and we are going to use this in the content below it. So we are going to use it here. We say liquid top bar state. Let's try again. Let's see what's going to be happen with this. Now we can see nothing's changed because we have the background here. We need to make it transparent to actually see the content behind it. Let's run the project with hot reload so we can see the changes in real time. I'm going to open the main file here and click in this triangle, hot reload, and run it again. Okay, now probably you can see it became a bit rounded top bar. I think we actually made a mistake here. We need to make this not a liquid but a liquefiable. Oh, okay. Liquefiable and the state. Save it and try again. Okay. Nothing's happening. Oh, let me get this liquefiable state and put it in here in the top bar. We need to pass the modifier because remember, we need to put this liquefiable to explicitly tag the composables that should be sampled as liquefiable composable. So let's add modifier here. Modifier. Let's put it here. Modifier is modifier. Also here. I'm not sure, but okay, we want to pass not the modifier itself, but the state. Liquid modifier liquefiable liquid state. Get this. And also, okay, we are not going to put it in the box itself, but to its contents. Modifier liquefiable, also to this drop down, not to the drop down itself but to its content. And let's try again and see if that's actually working to pass the liquid state. Oh, okay, now look at this. Oh, what is this? Why is it stuck like this? Okay, let's go here again, and okay, maybe I think to don't pass this liquid state to all the composables, I want to create the composition local. I think I can do it like here, local, make it a file, get the name, say it composition local of type of it, and we need to show the error. State not declared. Now we have this composition local internal, so we can provide it here, provide in the details screen and say composition local provider, and we are going to provide the provides liquid top upper state, yeah, like this. We need to say also value. Perfect. And now we can use this liquid state in all of these composables without passing it, because I've separated the sections of the screen into small composables, so it's like for better readability and the stuff. We can now use it. Let's go to the header, get this off so we can get its name. Say liquid state is local top bar liquid state that current. Okay, I need to do it here. That current also here, because I'm not in the composable scope but in the lazy list scope. So now it looks much better. Yep, I went to go here, the smart install button, use it inside the elevated cart, and hopefully it's going to work fine and don't stuck at the top bar. So I'm not going to apply this liquefiable anymore here. Save it and see how that looks now. Okay, now hopefully no, it's still here. How strange. It's still here. Oh, okay. I think it's because we don't have anything more to like liquid. I mean this right now at the top bar. I scroll down and it's the last liquided content. Like it's the last content that was liquided, and after that there was nothing else. So I think after we also apply the liquefiable modifier in here in these contents, it's going to be it's going to be fine. Let's go to the next section, statistics. Get the shared state. Liquid state is local top bar liquid state that current. Get this and put them separately. Liquefiable. And if we put it here, it's going to make this row itself liquefiable, but not its content. So I'm going to apply it to all of them, hoping that's going to work fine. Save and try again. Now let's see it. Oh, okay. It's going to remember the last liquided composable. It's gone, and also this button is gone, and it's going to be liquid. It's going to liquid these. Yep. Oh, okay. Now let's apply it to the rest composables. Don't make a mistake. Just apply this liquefiable composable to the parent composable. Hoping that's going to apply the liquefiable modifier to its child composables. Let's go to details root and apply it to the rest composables. Also applied to the about section. This is like a big section, so I think it's going to be more fun to see how that works. Oh, yep, you can see it. And the contents, the texts are looking very cute. I like it. Okay, it looks a bit weird when I scroll faster. Oh, I think it has something to do with this button. Let's go back and see it in the other screens. Looks better. For the images also it looks good. Now I would like to change some properties in the top bar. Here, after we say liquid, we can change the properties. As was mentioned in the documentation, we can check what kind of properties we can change by saying this, because it provides us liquid scope, and we can change the shape, tint, edge, curve, and so on. I like to change the shape because it's corners and I don't like it. So we are going to change the shape. We say cut corner shape 0 dp. We can also change the frost because for this kind of top bars, I think frost goes the best, and 20 dp. Save it and check again. Oh, some kind of error. Let's see the logs. Unsupported operation. Okay, I think this is where the Compose hot reload can't help us. I try to restart. Oh, they both have this hot reload button. Later I need to report about it. JetBrains team. Let's see Slint. Okay, now it looks beautiful. Look at this. Oh, look at this. It doesn't have corners. And beautiful frost. Okay. I think it's quite good for just a top bar, but in other use cases we could change the other properties like curve, dispersion, refraction, or saturation. But in this case, I think there is no reason to apply that kind of effects. So that's it for this video.